Are you truly believing that I am the giver of all good things? Wow. Was that what the praise and worship was about? The goodness of the Lord? Do we truly believe that? Then why do you hold on to your seed so tightly? The seed that can be planted and grow into your miracle. Be wise, but be courageous. Be a giver, but also be a receiver. Know when the Spirit is moving and move along with my Spirit. The waters are stirred right now. So jump in and don't be afraid or hesitate to accomplish what I put in your heart. I will provide as you step out by faith. Big dreams come to pass through big faith. Faith that I will always make a way and provide for my children. Always. Always. How many of you are faithful givers? Don't raise your hand. Just raise it in your heart. You know if you are. I am. I am. We are. Whatever seed I have, I am going to sow it into good ground. Do you hear me? And then I expect that that seed will grow exponentially. That means rising and expanding at a steady and rapid rate. How many of you are ready for that kind of blessing? I start declaring it and expecting my seed, our seed, to bring forth a huge harvest. Do you know how much I want to see you blessed? I really do. I pray for you every day. I want you blessed. But the only way we can be blessed is if we give. I mean, what are we willing to give so that we can have all of God's best? The very best that God would want. The Bible is true about when it says we would sow and then we'll reap. We're going to reap a good harvest. And God is touched by the faith that we have. But He's also, His hand is moved when we give. You've gotten awfully quiet on me because you think it's about money. He said, whatever you sow, you will reap. If you sow generously, you will reap generously and with blessing. I still have big dreams, and I have big faith because He has promised me if I invest in His kingdom, the seed I plant into you or whoever or wherever, it will grow. And that's not just for me. The seed that you plant, whatever seed, do you know what that is? Do you know what a seed is? It's something that you're going to put into the ground. It's something that you're going to put into good ground, and it's going to grow. And it's going to be big and a great harvest in your life. How many of you want that? How many of you really, really, really want to be blessed? It's time. It's time. Thank you, Lord. God will make a way for His children, and He cares about us beyond our imagination. But He wants His kids to trust Him with everything we have. Because everything we invest will be pressed down, shaken together, and running over. And I'm excited to see what God is going to do in your life after this message today. Because there's some things on our hearts that we need to see accomplished. And we are going to see them accomplished. And you can be a part of it, or you don't have to be. It's up to you. It really is up to us how much we want God to bless our lives. Our greatest harvest. Malachi 3:10 through, I think it's 10 through 12. It says, it's the only place in there, it says, prove God with your tithes and your offering. And he will open up the windows of heaven and pour out a blessing so much that you won't even have room to receive it. And then it goes on to say that even after doing that, then he's going to pour over you, and he's going to protect you from the devourer. The devourer will not come in and take anything that is yours, that is God, that is dedicated to God. And then it goes on to say, I thought this was really neat. It says, and he will call nations, he'll call those around you to call you happy and blessed. Wow. How many of you, somebody's called you a happy person this week? Not very many of you. I think if I were you, I'd get my happy shoes on. How many of you you've been called blessed this week? I call myself blessed. I call myself blessed. I call my children blessed. I call my grandchildren blessed. I call you blessed. Now I'm going to ask the ushers to come back up here, and we're going to take an offering. Because I want you to be blessed. But I wanted you to have a mindset when you give this morning. You're not just giving into that little pretty bag there. You're giving because you're wanting that seed that you give to multiply. You want it to become something great, and it's just not a one-time thing. Your life becomes a life of giving. You give of your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit. You give of your time, your energy, your joy, your peace. You give, and God just pours back, and you get stronger, and you start feeling younger. I'm telling you, it is the way of God.